Good morning, everyone. I'm part of the Penske organization, which means right about now, you're probably picturing this. Just to be clear, that's not what I do, and nor do I do public speaking. So, Penske's known for being fast on the track, and Roger Penske's an undisputed legend in racing. So our motorsports division tends to get all the limelight. But among the many other things that we're diverse in our global business, we're also the second largest auto dealer group in the country. I've been part of the Penske dealer network now for 12 years, and for the last 8, I've run the service department at Mercedes-Benz of Chantilly, and it's a job I thoroughly enjoy. You might be wondering why the guy who manages the folks who fix your car is up here talking to you about workforce development. The Chambers asked me to join you for a couple of reasons. As someone who depends on skilled employees, I'm on the front line of the country's workforce development challenges. And as part of the Penske team, I can also give you an under-the-hood look at how partnerships between industry and education work and why this model can be so powerful in delivering for students and businesses for our economy and our communities. And you take a look at a Mercedes-Benz showroom and you think with 6-figure vehicles sitting on the lot, that auto sales would be the moneymaker for a Mercedes-Benz dealership. But in my business and in nearly every other dealership across the country, no matter what the car maker, the service center is the profit of the business. Mercedes-Benz of Chantilly has 37 service bays. We service 10,000 plus customers, and we generate 1.4 million of sales revenue every month. So we have to get it right. My crew is the toughest and most important job in the dealership. Because people love buying cars, and they love driving cars, but when you show up in the parts and service department, my guess is you probably don't want to be there. That means that if we want our customers to stay loyal and happy with Penske and Mercedes-Benz, we have to exceed their expectations every time. It's not just about fixing a car, it's about understanding the needs, solving their problems, and wowing them with how much we know and how much we care. Our mantra at Penske Automotive Group is customer first. Everything we do is geared towards that result, and it starts with our service technicians. My problem, and a problem just about everybody in my job mind shares, is finding folks with the training and skills it takes to deliver on our mantra. Right now, my goal is to hire 1 new technician per month, and I'm currently 8 short. Yes, it's simply a supply and demand issue and a classic example of jobs without people. But in a shop as busy as mine, where exceptional customer service and the highest quality work is a non-negotiable, it's not enough to just fill the job. I need people who are ready to hit the shop floor running and whose skills are aligned with what we need in real time. I need techs who fit with our culture, who understand how things work in a professional service bay, and who have the passion and professionalism we demand. That's not an easy ask, and we can't wait for someone else to solve it. So Penske has gone beyond simply hiring people. We help to design how techs are trained and participate in the process and work with our key education partner in making it happen. It's a model that works, and as we all sort out the workforce development dilemma, it's a model that can make a difference. 16 years ago, Penske started working directly with Universal Technical Institute, which is the country's largest and most respected trainer of transportation technicians. They have great programs and they care about their students. But the secret sauce is that they've built the education around partnerships with industry, including more than 30 leading transportation manufacturers and national and local employers. Penske's just one. As a partner, we help them understand our business and the skills, both hard and soft, that we require in our technicians. Industry partners contribute to UTI's curriculum and outfit their labs, putting our latest vehicles and our best technology in the hands of students, and giving them relevant learning experience and real-world skills from the start of their training. When I walk into a UTI lab, the first thing that hits me is how much it looks like my service department. It has a Penske feel to it. It's clean, it's high-tech, and it reflects our culture and professionalism, excellence, and customer service. When I go to a hiring fair at UTI, I meet students who are engaged in the future and understand what will be expected of them once they land in the dealership. They're learning to fix cars, but they're also learning to be pros. They learn to show up on time, present themselves well, and who also know how to be a part of the team. People understand the job first, and really their only job is exceeding customer expectations. You really can't put a value on that, but for my business, it's the difference between being an okay shop and one that's a powerful profit center. Known for our great customer service, we had the great fortune of having earned the Mercedes-Benz Best of the Best award 3 times. That puts us in the top 15% of all Mercedes-Benz dealerships. Something that I'm proud of. I'm proud of our techs, and I'm proud of the role they played in us achieving that. In an innovation economy, one of our biggest challenges is simply keeping up with the pace of change. Mercedes is known for leading the way in technology and being the first and fastest to develop it. Everything on our vehicles, from the engine to the suspension to the safety systems, is operated by an incredibly sophisticated digital system. Every day, our techs work on fiber optic technology and CAN networks. We have an automated system that sees pedestrians, warns the driver, and then applies just the right amount of brakes on its own. We have speed regulating cruise control and technology that will warn if you drift out of your lane and then get you back on course. And on a 2019 A-Class, soon to be out, we have Hey Mercedes, a voice-controlled artificial intelligence system you can tell to turn up the AC, place a call, or give you directions. As it gets to know you, it will ask you if you want to turn on the sports show you often listen to or make a regular afternoon check-in call to home. Our technicians have more in common these days with computer programmers than they do with mechanics of yesterday. They're constantly learning new technology. So it's absolutely critical that when our technicians graduate and come into our shop, that they're up to speed on the newest technology and have learned exactly the way we'll teach them to work on the new technology going forward. Because we work so closely with UTI, the graduates we hire fit that bill. In fact, it takes me much longer to develop a new tech trained elsewhere through our own in-house training. UTI graduates, for lack of a better term, are plug and play. And this is not only benefits our business, but it even more so benefits the technicians themselves because they have highly marketable skills. I'm betting most of us in the room went to college and many of us to grad school, and I think we've all come to accept the premise that if you want to get somewhere, students have to invest in their education. But in the partnership model, employers invest in students and help them get the education they need to be successful. Penske makes that investment by supporting UTI in developing an industry-aligned education and by offering students tuition reimbursement, signing bonuses, and incentive packages. As part of both Mercedes-Benz and Penske's partnership, UTI offers an advanced program called DRIVE that specifically trains students in Mercedes-Benz vehicles and technology. The program is open to the best of the best. It's training the next generation of Mercedes-Benz technicians, and we pay the students' tuition in the DRIVE program. When I watch a UTI graduate comes into my shop just starting out, maybe sharing an apartment with another tech, and then they get their dream car, they buy a home, they get married and start a family, I'm seeing the power of industry education partnerships in action. For people with the right skills and training, this is a career with incredible opportunity and earning power and potential. When a lot of college grads are out looking for jobs that will leverage the education they invest in, auto and diesel technicians are in incredible demand. Trust me, we have to fight for them. We'll start a technician right out of school at approximately $19 an hour. Within a relatively short period of time, they're making as much as $25 an hour. In about 4 to 5 years, if they work hard, a good tech will have the opportunity to earn 6 figures. Since the techs we hire tend to finish their education at about 19 or 20, it's not unusual for a 25-year-old in our shop to be making that kind of money. And the top tuition, and on top of that, the tuition reimbursement and the recruitment and retention package is in addition to that. I truly believe that what's happening in my service department and the partnership Penske and UTI have forged can show us a way in creating the workforce of the future and help to solve the nation's skills shortage. When educators connect with what businesses need, and when we train students not to get a degree, but on skills which lead to build a career, employees in the economy get talent that can help them thrive, and students get real-world, work-ready skills. They get training they need to fill good jobs, jobs in a stable, growing industry, jobs that pay well, and that let people take care of the families, contribute to their communities, and chase their dreams. In my mind, that's the power of partnerships. Thank you very much for your time.